It's the only position without an incumbent on the November ballot in Boston. City Council District 7. The seat left empty after former Boston City Councilor Tanya Fernandez Anderson was sentenced in federal court in Boston in September for public corruption charges. This is after receiving a $7,000 kickback from a staff member's city-funded bonus. 11 hopefuls were looking to fill the seat. Now it's down to just 2. Reverend Miniard Culpepper and Saeed Coach Ahmed. I spoke with both of them about 2 key issues in this race and why they believe they're the best man for the job. District 7 is a culturally rich Boston City Council district, bringing the 4 unique communities of Roxbury, Dorchester, South End, and Fenway together, each with their own identity but also with shared goals. At the top of the list this campaign season, housing affordability.
The priority for me and many of the district residents is to deal with this housing issue. We're in a housing crisis.
Reverend Miniard Culpepper, a lifelong resident of District 7, a pastor of Pleasant Hill Missionary Baptist Church, founded by his grandfather, and an attorney, says he believes his experience in public service, specifically with the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, equips him to make real change. We are talking about how you would handle the housing crisis. Can you sum up those 4 points?
Gentrification neutralization plan would consist of Section 8 home ownership, public housing development, ownership by the tenants, home ownership through HUD acquired homes, through a lottery for District 7 residents only, and the REIT for low and moderate income housing. The REIT is a real estate investment trust that would invest in low and moderate income housing. And then, of course, there's rent control.
These developments that going on, happening in our own district is not for our district residents. And I want to make sure we do something about it.
Candidate Saeed Ahmed has roots in Roxbury. He arrived at 12 years old with his family from Somalia, raised in the Alice Taylor Housing Authority. He tells me his experiences in his neighborhood and more than 15 years of experience in the Boston public school system helped him shape solutions to the housing crisis, which includes rent control, providing more resources to first-time home buyers, and the Tenant Opportunity to Purchase Act.
We want to make sure if you're a tenant and you're renting a house, the owner cannot sell the house while you're living there without you not knowing.
I think another critical issue for the entire District 7 and outside the District 7 is mass and cash. I think we've got to do something about mass and cash.
Boston City Council passed a resolution for what's called a recovery campus, so those in need can receive services, citing the CARE campus in Skid Row in Los Angeles as a good example.
There's been discussion about where do you put it? Look, let's just do it.
Ahmed, who didn't go into too much detail, mentioned the proposal of a safe injection site and said he wants to give the South End residents more of a say in this issue in City Hall.
We want to make sure that we don't get lazy of advocating these people. These are somebody's sister, daughter, mother, brother, father. This is our community.
And when it comes to economic investment in this district,
we want to make sure we empower the small businesses that we have in the area.
Start working on developing intentional investments in the businesses to grow them so that 10 years from now, those businesses are booming. And you've got a whole different District 7.
Now, this was just an introduction to the candidates, but to learn more about Culpepper and Ahmed, you can actually attend the debate happening tomorrow. You can watch it on our CBS News live stream. It starts at 6:30, hosted by the Urban League of Eastern Massachusetts and moderated by our very own John Keller. So be sure to tune in for that. David?
An important race and an important story. Great job on that, Courtney.